Hello and welcome to this edition of Ask Dr. Robyn. I'm Dr. Robyn Silverman, Child and Teen Development Specialist and the creator of the Powerful Words Character System. Today's letter is from Pam in Indiana, who writes, I have a son who is unbelievably talented and yet doesn't try. I don't get it. How can I help him reach his potential if he won't really try? Some areas in school and in sports have become harder. There are a lot of talented kids. But if he tried, he'd be successful. He's really good. I tell him this and still he doesn't do anything much. It's really frustrating. Well, thanks for your honesty, Pam. I really hear you. You are a parent who cares a great deal, and when you see your son, who clearly has many gifts, not trying or using those gifts, it can be frustrating. There are a few areas I'd like to cover today that may help you and your child. First, talent is a funny thing. People assume that if you're born with a gift that you're somehow someone who is going to get to success the quickest. Refrain from seeing hardship leap over the obstacles without breaking a sweat. But when hard work is essential, now that there are many talented kids, when there are pitfalls likely, when criticism is provided and failure becomes more typical, the talented kids can sometimes back down. Why? Sometimes it's simply because he's never been told that talent may be a head start, but it's not the thing that gets you to the end goal. It takes hard work to get to greatness. Talent is not the greatness itself. Second, talented kids who haven't had to work hard versus kids who have always needed to work hard to get where they wanted to go often have a fixed mindset that takes the control out of their hands and makes them doubt themselves when the going gets tough. And here's the recording that they've reported hearing in their heads. If I fail, people will know that perhaps I'm not as talented as they thought I was, not as talented as I thought I was, not talented enough at all after all. And then who will I be? I'd rather not try and not risk fallout. Does that make sense? So third, what does this mean to us as parents? We need to recognize gifts, of course, but it's also important to recognize character. Character puts the engine behind the gifts. It's the perseverance, the effort, the courage to try. It's also vital that we stress personal excellence over talent or comparisons. How can we work hard to help us become better today, smarter than yesterday, more skilled than last week? And finally, it's important to let go of what the trajectory we thought our child was on, the interest we thought he had, because under our nose, he might have changed his mind. Ask your child, what's important to you and how can I be helpful to get you to strive in that area? That's it for this edition of Ask Dr. Robyn. Please continue to send in your questions and it may be featured next time. In the meantime, I hope you make it a very powerful month. Thank you.